Hey everyone, I'm rather incoherent. And for once, it is definitively not a base building episode. Today, we're finishing the storyline. For real this time, no more pranks, let's get to it. We need to manually go down to the Lava Dragon Observatory, and usually I don't edit my videos with music anymore, that's sort of a thing I used to do in my first series, but I think I'll make an exception for this. Let's go. It's so nice to be back in the prawn suit. I feel invincible again. Oh no, there's a big dragon. That seems like a really easy target to hit so I can grapple around faster. It's just such a nice change of pace to feel invincible and quick again. Now, unfortunately, everything is quite red over here. I'm not 100% sure where the entrance is to this place, as always. But I am in the right neighborhood, I think. I think I'm just not far enough over. I think it's just like over here, a little bit past the stuff I'm currently looking at. All right, here we go. I wasn't quite sure if I saw it a second ago. We've made it to our destination. My frame rates feel a little bit rough today. Not quite sure why, but it's not the biggest deal. Now, all we need from here, I believe, is the ion cube recipe and the blue tablet. There's nothing we actually need. Oh, well, that's not true. We obviously need all of these eggs. I'm gonna be honest with you though, it seems like a little bit more eggs than you could ever really need. Why is my inventory full? What am I doing with my life?
This area can be carbon dated to between 800 and
Alright, the lantern fruit I get. The rest of this, I'll drink the big water. I'm still an inventory slot short. I'm just going to throw away this first aid kit. Pick these up. Please stop that, sir. Throw these in here. And now that you're here offering it anyway, I do need some lava lizard scales to go deeper. So if you don't mind, I'll also need a quick scan. Thank you very much, sir. I'll be on my way. This thing's still at 68 health, despite the fact it's been getting like mauled by various ampules and the like when I pulled off of super predators. The bronze suit just doesn't give a shit. Even at 200% damage taken, it's not gonna suffer for it. Oh yeah, you just go down to the bottom of this. I'm overthinking it. For some reason I was so sure it was a cave. Now, something that happens to me every time I come in this area is I can't find my way out. I realized I'd just be leaving the prawn suit at the way out like this. They're very angry. But the prawn suit really doesn't care. Eventually I'll have it repaired. They might bite it a lot between now and then, but it won't matter. And we're almost done being afraid of warpers. There's only a couple of spots left in the game where warpers can really do anything to me, and this is one of them. Alright, I don't see the entrance on this side, so I think my odds are better going this way. Still nothing. Wait, nope, there it is. It was just blocked by the magma fall. Good. Alright, we're almost home free. We're almost no longer capable of being one-shot by warpers. I am cautious enough that I'll just go ahead and use a first aid kit for 1 health. Do I need to bring my prawn suit in here to drill that? Hey, rude, stop that. I don't know why I would need to drill this. I'll just drill the ones later in the game. Insert purple tablet, why not? This is the blue tablet we need to finish the game. What the hell are orange tablets for? Wait, there are orange tablets somewhere else in the game, aren't there? I'm not going crazy. What do they do? What are they for? I guess it doesn't matter. But I suddenly feel like I don't know the game half as well as I thought I did. I can activate this portal. I guess I should. It's not like I'm gonna come back here ever, so this is my only chance. I need at least 2 more ion cubes, I think. I've got plenty. Yeah, I don't need to worry about coming in and drilling this. I can do it all later. So we have the blue tablet. We just need to go further down and get, what is it called? The ion recipe. Even more ion cubes that I don't really need. Another purple tablet used. And I need to remember when I teleport back up to my base, that I'm actually not done yet.
PDA data.
I guess I'll scan this because I'm not planning on coming back. At the previous base I was at, I did scan everything off screen. So just to continue being thorough, I will scan this stuff. But what I was saying a second ago is I need to warp back up to improve my dive suit, and as well I need to make a blue tablet while I'm there, otherwise the game will prank me and waste my time. Now again, because of the sheer number of warpers and lava lizards out there, there's no such thing as too much caution. I'm going to use a first aid kit for almost no health. At this point, I could technically just warp out of here and use a new prawn suit and never go back to that one, which is, you know, technically safer than what I'm doing. But I'm going to go ahead and take the incredibly small risk of getting killed by a warper right now to not go build another prawn suit. For a second, I thought I was falling to my death because it just took a little bit for the water to hit me somehow. That was a weird one, but it's fine. Why is this thing at 12? I'm glad I healed it before I left. I'm gonna float above it for a second because I need them to not all hit it. First aid myself twice. I've got to play this carefully because for some reason my prawn suit nearly got murdered by lava lizards while I was away. I'm honestly not sure why or how. Alright, I can take one more hit before I have to get back inside this thing and stay inside of it. I think he just got the prawn suit again. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting more health at this point. Let's just go. I'm not sure why this thing took 88% damage while I was away. I was not aware that lava lizards would attack things randomly. I'm not in crush depth, it's just sparking because it's damaged. Didn't forget to upgrade or anything. It is where I left it, so it can't be the lava dragon. My only guess is that the lava lizards were just beating the shit out of it while I was away, and I've just never seen them specifically do that before. Right, there's a slight problem. I'm not actually able to get out for some reason. There. Nothing the grappling arms can't fix. Now, that lava dragon seems very capable of killing the prawn suit at the minute, because it is at 40% health. I don't really know how much the lava dragon's hit for. I'm not looking to find out either. I'm actually probably able to outrun him at this point. This is a very fast mode of travel, if I actually land the grappling hooks. Oh hey, that one's just on top of my base! Sick! Really appreciate that. Just fixing this up, don't mind me. Just fixing my prawn suit. Yeah, he's close. He's somewhere. Gotta be honest, I'm not actually sure which side of the wall he's supposed to be on. Oh, that was real close to dead. Alright, fair enough. We got it up to 75%, that's the best we can do without putting ourselves at risk of dying. Yeah, do your fucking worst. Honestly, no, I'm taking it back with me. What do you mean no teleport locations? I'm just gonna leave that there for a second. What do you mean no teleport locations? F2? Teleport? Oh, I don't have a vehicle pad built anywhere. I thought I built one of those at the main base, but I haven't done that yet. Alright, fair enough. I can just go to the main base inventory from here and get some more first aid kits. I don't think there's any such thing as too many first aid kits in this situation. Alright, we can just click the water thing. We don't need to keep gorging ourselves on lantern fruits. Heal ourselves. I want this thing at full health before I leave, because I've already seen at least once that it can be attacked while I'm not here. So I want to ensure that doesn't happen again. The lava lizards is a bit of a hassle. They hit so hard, and there's so many of them. And it takes so long to repair the prawn suit to full. There. Now I can rest assured that it's safe. I can run back to base and do a little bit of errand work. And I'll see you pretty much instantly. Dive Suit Mark III, we can now go literally anywhere, which is good because we're going to the last place there is. And we're also gonna make a blue tablet because we know we need a second one to finish off the game. It's just a mean prank. And not that I'm planning to use it, but I may as well throw down the teleporter pad for vehicles before I leave. As a reminder, I'm gonna be leaving my current bronze suit at the center of the earth with the drill arms, and its entire job will be to, you know, drill power cubes when I need them, which I'm sure will be frequently. I've also installed the battery charger, not that I need to recharge any batteries at the moment, and I'm carrying a backup battery with me at the time as well. Again, I don't need this stuff yet, it's just teleportation stuff I'll need in the future, and let's get right back down to the bottom. And I'm moving like I actually need to do anything here, but there's plenty of food in the lava zone. So let's go straight there. It's just entirely unintuitive to me to think that I can teleport, or that there's nothing I need to do in my base. It's looking pretty red in here. Hoping nothing too bad's happening. Let's go take a look at the prawn.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It's at 67, like it's prone to be these days. Let's just go to the next zone immediately. I know usually going deeper in a panic is not the solution to your problems, it will just make everything worse. But honestly, how could the active lava zone be worse than this? You okay, game? I'm actually gonna save and quit. My performance has been pretty bad. I'm gonna restart my computer. That sort of loading almost never happens with my... Oh shit, there are warpers around. Like I said, I'm gonna save and quit. Alright, so we're loading back in near these warpers. I don't think we're really in any danger right now, but I'm a little bit spooked. I think I'm safer loading in near them and reorienting myself than I am moving around at bad FPS near them, and I'm honestly not sure. Alright, there's the huge frame drop. We don't have lights yet. Where are the lights? I can't see anything. I need lights. Right, we need to be on the ceiling here. Now, has the lava dragon in here glitched out this time? I don't see a lava dragon, and that's good enough for me. Oh, you know what? I didn't bring everything I was supposed to bring.
I am what
I was supposed to bring titanium.
want to help you.
I'll get that later. Because I want to build a base down here to build a teleporter, but for now, let's just make the warpers our friends first. That's a really high priority. The prawn suit, despite being incredibly safe, doesn't feel like it's handling this as well as I would like it to. Don't get me wrong, it's not dead, and it hasn't died, and the only reason it's been in danger is because of it taking damage when I wasn't there. But it's still feeling a good bit sketch.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Anyway, it's time for the lights to deafen us. I almost made it over. And I almost managed to kill myself with physics at the very end of the game.
Translating local alien broadcast.
Yeah, I've got the second blue tablet this time.
Development program terminated. Temporary fetching project terminated. Live specimens terminated.
Why'd you stand up?
Evacuate
It's terrifying. Anyway, let's go talk to the Sea Emperor and do all of this stuff. I'm not sure what the best way to get back to my base is. Anyway, she's gonna come up and try to spook me. I'm literally invisible walled in right now, it won't let me leave.
Nearby predators. Reason unknown.
I don't care, let me go.
Are you here to play?
I wanna go save your children, let me leave.
Others came here once. They built these walls. They played alone.
That's not the right location.
Now they're gone. And instead, we have you. We are curious whether you swim with the current or fight against it, as they did.
Environment scans indicate the water here is rich with a rare plankton-like life form, which depends on the organic detritus produced by the ecosystem around it.
Come on, I need you to help me out.
Need to hatch, to play outside this place. We have been here so long. The others built a passage to reach the world outside. I asked them for this freedom, but they could not hear me. If
Oh yeah, that's such a shame. Let me leave.
I will give you freely what the others tried in vain to take.
Yes, and? I powered the thing. Blow it off. Well, I guess she was worried about my well-being. Fair enough. I think I'm just gonna swim back to base. Get the ingredients I need at my base. Because my base isn't that far from the mountain, really. Oh yeah, Reapers are around here and they still hate me. Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm not taking the risk. I was already spooked by the idea of the Reaper Leviathans in the pitch blackness. I'll just leave. I made these batteries for a reason. Throw this in here as well as the one I just used to get it charging. Actually, I have to hit start to do that, I believe. Start, please. There we go. So we've got this in-game quest, right? Victory lap around the world. You gotta go to every biome, get all these rare plants, go around the entire world, prove that you know where everything is. It's really difficult, demonstrates mastery of the game world. It takes a long time to go to all those biomes. Oh man, it takes a long time to empty your inventory is the reality. I think this one's small. I think I can just get rid of a first aid kit. I feel like that's about as easy as the quest can be. Now comes the stressful part. I have to get back to my prawn suit and figure out the least dangerous way to do that. I guess first things first, I need to make the hatching enzymes. I legitimately feel fine about swimming to the prawn suit. I don't think it's dangerous. I know that's stupid, but it's where I'm at. I don't know why I feel like this is safe, but I think I can do it. I'll see you there. Wait a second, I was thinking the prawn suit was at the entrance to the active lava zone. It's at the end of it. This is not a good idea. This is a really bad idea. Let's not do this. I guess I'm going to the mountains outpost. Okay. The mountains aren't that scary, especially now that I have a Seamoth. The Seamoth is the main reason I don't feel scared by this, because I can just zap a Reaper if a Reaper happens to notice me. And beyond that, it's relatively straightforward. Look at the wonderful texture and geography of this mountain, man. It's so detailed. It just always throws me off. How beautiful Subnautica is the 99% of the time that you're underwater. And then, like, the long distance shots of land. Unless you're right next to it, it looks terrible. Jesus Christ, warpers. Could you not? I'm in the home stretch, I'm basically all but safe. Never even saw the guy, and here I'm exploding right behind me. Can I drive the entire Seamoth through the portal? Is that allowed? Because I would kind of like to. I think it's better to bring the Seamoth in here and just swim a tiny ways by hand. Because if I leave my Seamoth out there or drive it through the portal, I feel like I have to worry about the Reaper taking the Seamoth away. I've never seen this area this well lit. It makes me feel so much better. I'm so used to it just being pitch black around here. This is wonderful. Yeah, Spooksville. I'm out of here. Alright. Quest completed. Excuse me? Sea Dragon, where are you? I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm safe in here, I think. The main point is that I have completed this quest line. And the main thing that completing this quest line does is it makes warpers no longer hostile to you. After all, they're killing you to enforce the quarantine. Also, you don't need to watch this. Once you hatch them, they're hatched. They'll just be outside if I leave without watching the cutscene, which is entirely what I plan to do. And here on the other side, you can see, they're already here. They're quick little guys. Now, I've never seen a Reaper try to eat you during this, but I'm kind of expecting that to happen, because I keep hearing the Reaper scream, I just don't feel safe. That Warper's my friend now, I don't have to worry about him. Just like these little guys are. No, you stop that. We're friends now. You leave me alone. We're best buds. Is this a hug? Maybe that was his best attempt at a hug. Oh, Jesus Christ! Excuse me! That's a new one! Here I thought we were done with Reaper shenanigans this playthrough, but evidently not. I would like to be out of the water now, thank you. I'm gonna go turn off the gun, I guess, since I got bullied into here. I don't really need to turn off the gun, because again, I'm not leaving this planet. But it would be nice if anyone who came to this planet could land and see all the wonderful things I built, instead of just getting murdered immediately like I did. Well, not me, but like my crew did. So, we're gonna get stabbed one more time, turn off the gun, and now friends can come visit us at our new home. Because honestly, why would I want to go to Altera? I'm staying here, I'm living off the grid. I don't know how Prime delivers to me while I'm quote-unquote off the grid, but I'm not gonna worry about those small plot holes. So, I still need to go back to the center of the Earth and start mining for ion cubes and set up a base and teleporter next to the ion cube. I know that's really not, like, super important, but I need to do that. I need to leave my sea moth here so that I have a way to escape. I think the logical thing to do here is just to teleport back to base. I'm still not sure how I'm getting back into the inactive lava zone. I haven't sorted it out. I'm gonna come back there and go through the portal, I think, that I know the Reaper's next to. Is that the plan? And the reason I have to come back to base if that's the plan is that I don't have the ingredients with me to even build the stuff I need for a base. And in fact, I need to buy some stuff. As always, these are the 6 items you need, 700,000 credits to set up a base connected to the worldwide network. We're gonna have it delivered here. May as well continue processing my backlog of diamonds. I have more money than I need. I'm sure I'll find something to waste it on eventually. Alright, just this once, I don't actually need to bring this super high capacity tank with me. I actually had all this stuff to make another base in a box and just forgot about it. Nice. And the reason we're not going to be bringing the ultra high capacity tank this time is because we're going to be in the water for a very short period of time, and then we want to basically empty inventory to carry as many ion cubes as we can out of there. Now, as always, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 quartz to make a multi-purpose room and a hatch. And this time, since the sea moth is already at the base, I'll go by Seaglide and feel substantially less safe, but the warpers aren't enemies anymore, and that does a lot to counteract this. I feel comfortable dodging a Reaper Leviathan on a Seaglide. And actually, with the reinforced dive suit, I don't even know that they one-shot me anymore. They probably do. I'm not about to check and find out. I guess the safest way back would be to go through the base and down to the moon pool, right? That gives me the least amount of time that I could possibly have to be dodging. You okay, little guy? Oh, you're just chasing a peeper onto the beach? Fair enough. But like I was saying, that gives me the least amount of time I could possibly need to be in the water dodging a Reaper. Because while I am confident that I can dodge a Reaper, I'm also confident I can do a lot of things, so the longer I have to put that to the test, the more chances I have to fail it. Up until this point in time, I haven't been killed by a Warper, but all the same, all the stuff we're doing today is because I'm terrified of Warpers. Eventually they will get me if I didn't do this questline. Because all the lights were off, I was briefly worried this teleporter, or this elevator rather, would just be gone and I'd fall to the bottom and die. But no, it's still here. Alright, I assume that the Reaper is exactly where I left him. Do we have visibility again? Is it still bright? It's plenty bright. No eyes on the Reaper yet. You think we're home free? Goodbye. You know, is there anything stopping the Reaper from following me in here? Like, theoretically, he is narrow enough to fit through the portal. I know he can't, that's just not a game mechanic. But it's still terrifying. Always sad to be back in here. Normally there's not a good reason to come back through, but thanks to teleporters, I actually do have a reason to be here. Never scanned you. I guess that's the game telling me I'm being disrespectful. Alright, safety. I hate to do it to you. But first I need to make you sit down so I can rip your arms off, because I can't reach them from that height. Give him the drill arms, which will be his permanent arms at this point in time, because he's not leaving this location. And he no longer needs any of these upgrades because he's not leaving this location. And I may as well have this thing regrowing. Like, I should have already harvested this a few times, I just haven't been thinking. But I should have this regrowing while I build the base outside. Oh shit, with double drills you mine it twice as fast? It never occurred to me that, like, I could dual wield drills before. I've only ever carried one drill for inventory reasons. But yeah, logically I would be mining it faster, huh? I hate this. Why is that so loud? Wait, why am I building it out here? The game's not even telling me I can't build it in here. This is completely legal. I don't even have to turn on free build for this. I do have to turn it on for in here though. But I will. Oh, it doesn't build supports in here. It's hideous. I'll move it. So in here, it thinks it's cool to build a base. I'm not really sure why, but I'm not going to argue with the game about this. Does it build supports in here? Yes. Hell yes. Now, I know I'm building this a little bit high, but I have a reason for it. Oh, can you not jump and enter? You can. Good.
Warning, emergency power only.
Yeah, I do need to build that first, huh?
Offline.
Can I build this stuff, like, on the ground next to it? Are you gonna be a hard ass about this game? I will have to free build them, but hopefully it works. No, it doesn't know it's part of a base. Alright, I wanted to build it in here and use the little ramp thing that comes with Field Creator Studios for an above ground base. I'll have to, like, make a dedicated above ground base to make use of that, I guess. Let's build it outside in the water like sensible folks. I didn't want to go hang out with a lava dragon, but I guess we have to. Oh. I swear to God, if that one-shots me through a wall. Like, I beat the game at this point. I think only his bite one-shots me. I think that's just going to hurt me and upset me. Where? I just, like, I'm so thrown off that I'm mixing up my syllables and can't remember how to build things. Okay, the most dangerous part of this to build is going to be the stuff on the top. You obviously should not be there. Because the stuff on the top requires me to empty my hands, come in here, get eaten by a shark, try again, pull, only base that's viable. Could you not, dude? Absolutely just the worst. Just the worst. It's fine. We've got the base built, and we can get some more first aid kits once we're inside.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright. Spooked me pretty good, but we did it. I'm gonna want 4 more first aid kits, and I've used all of mine. Why don't I have a quantum teleporter? Can I have a base kit without a quantum teleporter? Why would I have that? What's the point? Past me, what are you doing? Let me check the back of my prawn suit in case I'm just crazy. You can't be in here, sir. You have to leave. You need to go right now. I guess I'll mine the shark while I'm here. You need to go, sir. Unfortunately, I don't have the upgraded jump jets anymore, so I can't chase him through the skies. Yeah, he just lives in here now. It's nice. I'm glad the sea dragons haven't started doing that, at least. No, it's just filled with ion cubes back here. I had a base kit with everything except for a teleporter in it. That's no good. Let's teleport back to base. I figure while I'm in the neighborhood, I may as well put all the upgrades into my new prawn, because that other prawn does just stay at the bottom of the world and drill now. That's its job. Occasionally I'll teleport down there, drill for a while, get the cubes that I need. But this new prawn, it needs a good name and a good aesthetic. And consistency with our edgelord names. We have a black and red color scheme. Our new prawn is simply named Violence. Which is probably an incorrect name for a prawn with no drills and only grappling arms. Also, this needs to be in the other moon pool. The one it's currently in is for the sea moss. The prawn suit moon pool is the other one next to the house. Or the bedroom, rather. Ah, yes. When I bought this stuff just now, I also forgot to get a quantum teleporter, so I literally made the same mistake again as past me. It actually had no bearing whether or not I got tricked by myself or not, because I made the same exact mistake both times. Let's just get another win for that base in a box. Apparently I'm just doing the exact same things I did last time without remembering it, because last time and this time I bought around 5 fountains, and now I just have 10 of them, which is far too many. I think my favorite thing about this playthrough is I frequently am like, oh, I need to get out of my base. I'll just build a hatch in the wall where I currently am. I need to get into my base. All right, there's actually a hatch down here. We're good. I'm just constantly building hatches randomly in the rooms I'm currently in. The unsafe shallows can have these lava lizards, and I'll go ahead and prune some of the excess fish in here because I'm sure there are plenty. Think we still have 2 of everything? Wait, did I take the only peeper that was in here? How is that possible? Why are there only 2 peepers in here? Fix your shit. Breed more. Regardless, let's get out of the unsafe shallows biome and head somewhere else. Actually, I'm supposed to be moving flora around, getting everyone nice and tidy. Because looking down here, this is where I'm currently growing my pygmy fans. Actually, I should go back in there and cut down my pygmy fans to replant them. And it's going to take a while to turn those pygmy fans into enough to start bringing them to other aquariums. So when this Oculus tank is full, it's actually like really easy to just go in and fill my inventory with Oculus, but it's not quite enough to fill all the generators in my base. So clearly I need a bigger aquarium here. There, I've now extended this aquarium up 2 more stories, increasing my max Oculus capacity by 20, so it should be even easier to get full inventories now. And while I've been doing all that, the teleporter I've been waiting on has finally arrived from Amazon, so thank God for that. Right, yeah, I can't teleport back because I didn't have a teleporter. That was the whole issue, huh? Alright, Reaper Sketch City one more time. Alright, once again we have decent visibility and I'm not seeing or even really hearing this time the Reaper. So, it looks like we're home free. And as you can see, every time I run this, I get a little bit less cautious, a little bit more carefree, because it's just hard for me to be full alert every time running laps through this area without getting any spooks in the Reaper after the first run.
Captain.
There, now we've actually built the teleporter. Real fun. What should this be named? Thermal plants? Seems sensible. It's on the global network, switch over to that. And there's some stuff we need to build around here. I don't specifically remember what any of it takes, but like gold, titanium, copper, and table coral tends to be the answers. My music's real confused. Why on earth did we just start playing the heartbeat track? I've never heard it play this low before. He must be real close for it to be this loud. Sadly, I didn't think I had to actually bring any food to plant in this base, but for the time being, I think this is an acceptable, if terrible, base. Even though I'm only like exposed for a single tiny moment, I still feel like I'm gonna open the exit door and just be inside of his mouth. Look at that, the ion battery recipe is normal. For some reason I assumed DeathRun just made this unusably bad. I was expecting it to be like 3 ion cubes and kyanite. But no, this is just the normal ion battery recipe, I think. At the very least, it looks like a normal recipe. So I'm happy to see that. And as you can tell from the fact that I'm talking about the ion cube recipes, I have finished this base. I now have this prawn suit, which is actually physically stuck here. I can't move it. I'm currently, I accidentally hit E trying to move it. I'm smashing all the buttons, I'm hitting spacebar. For some reason it can't move, but that's fine. It's exactly where it needs to be. And at this point, we have the ability to farm ion cubes to upgrade all of our stuff to get ion batteries and ion power cells going. Between videos, I'll do this more. It'll be tedious. I'll just be like watching a stream on the side or something. But for now, I think I'm done. We've made our final mandatory base, the thermal plant. We have observatories in every single spot along the way down here. One for the Mountains Reapers, one for the Lost River Ghostified, one for the Sea Dragons. We have our home, of course. We have a Dunes Observatory for those Reapers. There's another major base I need to make and another observatory I need to make. I want to make a Crash Zones and a Void Observatory. It's going to be a real fun place. And I want to make a major base connecting Grand Reef and the Floating Islands. So the next episodes, I think, are going to be like some real Cliff Notes base building where I make my observatories into proper observatories and not just tiny little outposts, and start working on those bases. And there's really no major changes left on the main base. The main base just gets decorated a bit nicer over time. Which makes me a little bit sad, because like, holy shit. In terms of base decorating, Subnautica Below Zero is insanely the superior game. The multi-purpose rooms and the walls and the ability to rotate and place different ornaments and small objects, you can like actually make a house that feels lived in Below Zero, and you cannot do that in this version of Subnautica. But I'm gonna do my best to make things interesting and different and cool from room to room. But all of that's gonna be happening next time. For now, we actually played the game. The prawn suits are ridiculous, they do everything, they're unstoppable, and I'm glad to have built them. Safety will be abandoned here at the bottom of the ocean. All the way up there, there's Violence. We're gonna use him for pretty much everything going forward. Actually, a sea moth might get used more. Like, legitimately, it feels safer. It can tell Reapers to stop eating it. It doesn't get one shot. It moves with more control. Probably need to make sonar for it. But regardless, we got vehicles on the surface, we have the mining robot down here. And I'll be back with you with some more base building in the post-game next time. I've been Rather Incoherent. I hope you've been enjoying the series. I hope you like this episode, and I'll see you in the next one, which will hopefully have more frames than that did, dear God. Oh yeah, YouTube algorithm drill. Like, comment, subscribe, blah, blah, blah.